I found the second tier by instinct or by inheritance. Mother's whisper rode the wind, and there it was on the hillside, a mouth in the world, infernal flame, smouldering without smoke. I stood a while and let the dread settle, then stepped through, heart racing like a stolen horse. Oblivion was a maze this time, crooked paths looping back upon themselves, bridges that led to nothing. I bled for every turn I learned, and finally, the way opened. I fought my way up the black tower, through heat and hate, to the cradle of flame at its crown, a stone post, like a heartbeat trapped in glass. I tore it free, and the realm folded, snapping me back into the cold. There was no rest waiting for me. The captain's orders were clear enough. The false vampire hunter had gone west, likely to a cave the murdered man's journal described. If he wouldn't surrender, I knew what to do. It was a path I had walked before. The hills took me there quickly. I found him deep inside, wading in water, waiting. I used magic first, then a poison blade, and he died, like any other. And this great treasure he murdered two for proved plain at a glance. An amulet with no gleam of power. I took it anyway, intent to return it to the widow. Back in Bruma, she met me with grief honed into hope. She had sworn to her husband to carry a word of power, one that changed the amulet in her hands. Its face brightened, a gleam it didn't have before, speed in a chain of silver. She offered it to me, and I accepted. Tonight, a dead man was made innocent, and I would carry the widow's kindness with me. Yet, dawn had crept up on me. Oblivion eats more time than tomes. I paid for the finest room in town, and let myself have the luxury of shutting a door on the world. Yet, even there, in linen and quiet, the new sigil stone hummed in my pouch. Cold this time, not fire, warding and wounding in equal measure, a shard of winter. I wasn't ready to bind the blade or cloth. It went into the pouch for now, away from prying eyes and easy temptations. I asked Scully to wake me at midday, and slept like a man who had earned it. The road to the capital waits. Varus waits. And somewhere ahead, the men who stole an empire's last light have closed 2 gates. I'll close more. For the dead, whose names I know, and the living who do not know mine yet.
Awake.
Was that you? Well, good morning or afternoon. You did what I asked. It should be no later than noon. My head is swimming, but my body's rested. Small comforts. Right. Away with you for now. Money well spent. Not a single dream, nor nightmare. A nice change. Right. Well, the road calls. We shall answer it. To the city. It's not so bustling here. And not exactly a clear day. Hard to tell what the time might be. I trust you. Although you are quiet. My reserves are not at their fullest. Yet, not so low to hear you. The far gate. That'll be a good start. The cold is biting. So, we stay moving. Keep the muscles pumping. Yes. Horse with no rider. Yours, perhaps. That tower still intrigues me. So too do those ruins. Yet, I have lingered here long enough. We must find that amulet, and Boris is the best chance of us doing that. If what Joffrey had said is true, then that is the path we will take. Yet, I trust in you, Mother. I trust in your path. Guide me this day. If I'm not incorrect, the Imperial City is precisely that way. The road does curve back around. However, who am I to question? Once we get to a lower elevation, the cold won't be as severe. Down this way, then. Very well. Just... I should not lose my footing. I can see it. The bridge that both of us cross. Yes. On the path to Gavach. There we go. That's better. A little bit of warmth. Right. Easy does it. Yeah. Easier said than done. Be quite the fall. I'll check again, to be certain. There is some benefit to traveling in the woods, I think. Less chance of us encountering highwaymen. Most of them will be along the main road. As to why she guides me this way. A safer path, perhaps. Oh, good day. Just foraging. Perhaps the road winds its way down. Yet, surely that would not be the fastest path. This road would lead to Coral. I am not one to forsake your guidance, but perhaps a more direct route would suffice. Great, and the sun's gone. Not an ill omen at all. I have to have some self-reliance. There is a small farm? Township? It's hard to say. If there are hunters there may be other paths that we can take. Run off. It'd be safer for us to walk. It's where the water naturally flows. You can see it amongst the stone. Yes. Right. Just need to watch my ankles, and all will be well. But I'm managing. Peculiar color. Just a bush, I think. What a quaint little town. And so many mushrooms. A small detour. Yes. Right. Make quick work of them, don't you worry. They'll just help us further down the line. The less I have to rely on those stones, the better. We're down to one more. I'm saving that for when we really need it. If I find another ruin, maybe we'll look into it. I don't know why you're so obsessed with them. I would have thought you'd want to speak more. Then again, magic keeps me alive, and if I'm alive, you're moving, right? It's a good deal. Now, speaking of moving, let's head down there. I don't suppose it's another strange town, if you catch my meaning. I would hope the people here are not like the other. Hack dirt. That was it, wasn't it? Well, there are folk wandering about. I suppose we could just poke our head around. Or heads, I should say. No main path. Here, perhaps. Yes. We're being watched. Hello there.
Go ahead, please.
Please, what?
In the west, in Old Colovia, that's where men are men. That's the Gold Coast, West Weald, and Colovian Highlands.
If you say so. Right, I'm going to be carrying on my way.
Good day.
And to you. Still a little strange. I don't see any shops nor inns. That's perhaps the closest. It's the largest building here. Let us not linger. If it is like hack dirt, we want none of it. There's no road. No path that connects here. How strange indeed. Well, let's keep that in the back of our minds. That's even stranger. Surely there must be another path. a way that makes more sense. Are they this isolated? That they live out here alone, no connection to the trade roads? It's possible. I suppose not unheard of, but very peculiar. Well, not a mystery for us to solve. Not while the capital beckons. So, let's carry on. No secret, ominous caves. Back. Just wolves. My magic protected me. I'm fine, don't you worry. Just a little bit of shielding. I think the blade stole its soul, though. Those empty, clouded stones. They have more of a sheen to them now. I had read that such things could be used to empower, to return the power of something. You know, I think that amulet, I think it's helping. I feel faster on my feet. It's another one of those stones. And a path. Ha! There we go. Right, now just to, make our way down. Easy does it. There. Not a single injury. Good. Closer now than ever. We'll be there before the day's end. And with enough time to pluck a mushroom or two. Yes. I'll carry on now. I won't hurt you. Another ruin. It looks like it might be occupied. I don't see anyone here. I suppose we could have just a small look. There's more stones in there, I'm sure of it. There's no one out here now. Just a peek. We don't have to go all the way in. Just a small peek. We'll look at that afterwards. Silence will be our friend, though. Grab stones.
Take that! Now you will know pain.
I'd rather not, actually. So how about you stay back? Yes, over there, if you wouldn't mind. I said over there. Wait. I think his soul, his essence, whatever. I think the blade captured it. You don't look like an archaeologist, a scholar, a tomb raider. We're not so different. I'm sorry it had to end this way, but you really gave me no choice. No gold on this one. The spells chilled right through that armor. Caution, then. I've already spent More of my magic. Very cautious then. In we go. Well, it's certainly quiet. I have a potion. One that should let us see life the way that Mother does. I could save my spells that way. It's only 30 seconds, so make the most of it. It won't cut easily, so best avoid it then. Right. Oh Lord! Voices.
Stones for it.
Stones.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I can see them.
The Argonians say they have been called back to Black Marsh. They disappear into the swamps and are never seen again.
So many voices.
Tales of Black Marsh. It sounds like a truly mysterious place.
They care.
They say that King Helsith has made an alliance with
At
House
least
Red.
3 voices.
Together, they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indoril.
Warm day to you, friend.
What's new with you?
Black Marsh has become more dangerous than ever. Many settlers have been lost, and most non-Argonians have left in fear.
I have heard Argonia is a strange and treacherous place.
I feel like we're a little in
No wonder
over our
odd
heads.
things are happening there.
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
Well, we're going to have to make a move. I'll poison the blade. There. Not so bad. Huh? Silence is our friend. I don't suppose this will open. I'll do what I can. Damn it. That's better. There. All right. For safety's sake. Cold. And another lockpick. Far too close. Here's an idea. Maybe, just maybe, we don't try to fight them all. I could just grab the stones and go. Simple as that. There's a shielding spell. I haven't mastered it yet, but it should keep us safe.
Has given up on stopping the scuba trade elsewhere.
Right, with
Showing
speed
your
there.
face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Quickly now. Nearly.
Well, look who we've got.
Come on.
This ends here! You're pathetic!
Nearly. And now we run, and we go. And we don't stop running. Oh, easy though. There. That should be far enough. Oh, that arrow bounced right off. Still left a bruise, mind you. Nothing bad, a little bit more magic. Can't hard fix. Now, I think I might use one of those stones. After that, we still have 8 left. Easy. No pincer or blade shall claim us this day. I still feel lightheaded, though. Oh, that's the Imperial prison. That's where it started for both of us. This journey together. Oh, there's no easy path for us here. Another rune. It's the one we spied across from the sewer. And there's an old fort, too. Well, that does make for a shorter path. Less time in the water. You know what? I think I might take it. But I will have a look at that first. I promised you, after all. There's that tower again. 2 or 3 in the afternoon? Not so bad. Right. Let's get a move on. Tiring work. Huh. It's a well of some kind. Power. Magicka. And more. My capacity for magicka feels like so much more. There is power in these old places. Well, let's make use of that power then. That ruin, it's close. We use the dock there. It's a shorter swim. No matter what, we're taking a dip, I'm afraid. There's a boat there, but can't be sure of its integrity. And 1 slash. Enough to bring you down. No. Perhaps I could make use of some of you. Yes, just a leg. I should be able to make something of that. A meal, if nothing else. The lantern is lit. There may be others here. Well, there's certainly you. It's unattended. Quite the sound. They could be legitimate scholars. again, no. We will leave them. But I will claim you. And some of you. There. Right. Make this fast. Right on. More of their meat. Let's see. Mother is with us. We have enough stones for now. Enough distractions. Strange to see it again. Right. Let's go with caution. The water is clear, we can see well enough. Is that an imp? That or a strange bird. Right. Enough lingering. Into the water. Nearly there. What's that? What's that? Okay. Slaughterfish. Not a small one, at that. That is why I don't like swimming. We've come far already. Is that a door? It is. Colour me intrigued. So close to the Imperial City. More goblins? Hiding underneath it all? Maybe we look. It's not as vast as a ruin. Yes, I'd like to see. And we might be able to find useful reagents from that imp. Just get a little closer yet. Firebolt from afar. Stay right there. There we go. Not enough? Stronger than the crabs, that's for sure. Imp gall. Right. I'll take it. Oh. Bones. Bones and cobwebs. Oh, the mark of the imp. Or others within. Thought I heard something. Well, let's be brave. Let's be quiet. Sounds like more imps. I suppose we could be certain of that. Let's see what you have for us, Mother. One rather close. Right. Quite the sight. Let's see. Oh, we've been seen. Very well. two can play at that game. Perhaps I should let you strike me. Yes. I'll take it. Thank you. Well, it's a little larger than I suspected. And there's more imps. Very well. I'll be taking your gall. There you are. Right. Fast when you need to be. There we go. Path down. More than one? Right. Back with you. Oh, the frost works very well. Difficult to access that side. Let's see what else is down here. And I'll take what I can from you. Others have fallen here. Not us. Not today. Right. Continues on. More skulls. Little disconcerting. I suppose others may have fallen in from above. It's a possibility. Easy. The rock is not steady. I'll be cautious, don't you worry. Oh, I see. Not much of a way through. We can continue on this way. Frost is the way. Perhaps a shield first. There. Right. Here goes. Quickly dispatched. One more. Done. They've been hunting wildlife as well. It seems relatively fresh. I'll take what I can. Yes. Same from you. And the others. Right. Where did the other fall? I can lose you easily. In amongst the grey here. I'll take you at least. It does continue on. I don't suppose I can manage that. Oh, right. No way through that. There. That was strange. Lingering soul. You, of course. Covering your modesty. Right. Firelight. From imps. Seemingly. Here's a shield. Not anything special. They're close. Right. Out of magic already. Faster than I like. But that did recharge me a little. Don't worry, I'm on top of it. I'll use a stone. Quite the rush. Could be easy to get turned around. There are two different paths we could take. Oh. The source of the fire, then. Hunter, bandit, brigand. The dead never do tell. But you won't be using that amulet, nor that gold. I can do something with that. I hope you don't mind. I'm not looking to get haunted. It's the other side, I think. Yes. Right. Many bones. So many. So many that I feel like we should be cautious here. Yes, corn. And it's still good. Strange. And here? More corn. I suppose this is the final test. Potions, alacrity, and sorcery. Not corn at all. But there is coin, too. A few pieces scattered here and there. More of it. I hate to disturb the dead. Well, that's not exactly true, is it? I've carried you far. You know, I'd like to get you a body. More than just your skull. I know it's not the same as your original bones, but it's a thought that I've had in the back of my mind. I know what the guild said. Necromancy is, well, outlawed, looked down upon. But I don't know, I think it could be a kindness to you. That way you could help. Help fight. Help kill our enemies. The enemy, that is. Oblivion and all. Right. Okay. We haven't been this way yet. So, let's get ready. Another down below. Hasn't seen us yet. Right. Easy does it. Now! I thought that might be something else for a moment. I've heard tale of elementals. Great beings of earth, fire, rock, and more. There is a ruin here. Damn it all. One that was magically sealed. One that opened as we approached. Could it be the stones? Perhaps they work like a key. That. Or it's me. Or you. It could be you. It's not Boris, I know that. But I can't help but feel like we need this. So, quietly we go. I hear water flowing and I see water. This is no normal ruin. I can see an imp also. Not good enough to harvest. My. Above us. Easy now. Right. I absorbed that spell completely. Very good. There must be some kind of path to access it, surely. An old boat. Down here. More trouble. Dealt with. Right. More old bones. Don't suppose they left anything behind. Doesn't look like it. Just remains. Right. Coffins? Peculiar. There, that's better. And another imp. I'll deal with you first. Right now. Yeah. Now. Strange dog. No. They're all boats. It's not so deep to need one. Perhaps it was at some other time. Yes, there's a water line. It would have been higher once upon a time. What have we here? More bones. It's something. Right. Let's see. Topaz and old coins. I hope you don't mind me taking this. Stay as much out of the water as I can. Right. Just a pelvis. Of course. That's a soul gem. And an old scroll. But 54 old coins. Still gold, so they still count. Perhaps I'll try to lure you in. There. It's a good start. No? You don't know where it came from. That works for me. Alright, you know now. And there's more where that came from. Right. Door. A door behind the falls. Oh, where'd you go? Right. I'll check the rest of the rock first. Make sure we aren't missing anything. Doesn't look like it. No, there's certainly something here. It's writing. There's a translation under it. Meridia child. Earth root power. Sea wave like. Earth like a flood. People out. Escape. Present tense. Imperative. Others have been here. I must know more. More old coins. 12 of them. Oh. I see. A deity. Or a Daedra. This is no divine. Meridia. One of the Daedra princes. What have we here? So then. In we go, Scully. Well, we're getting wet. There's no way around that. So many bones. And another tablet. Another translation. Let's see. 4th star home. Then there's a notation, time. Terror of the most, terror of Meridia, come. And another note, came. Terror of the most, terror of Meridia. I'm suddenly feeling rather uneasy. But I have you with me, don't I, Scully? And you, Mother. Even down here, the roots carry you. More imps. How to know which way? Well, towards you then. Quickly dispatched. Good. I'll take your gall. Keep moving. There may be an opportunity for more crystals here. More stones. Right. And another path that way. I must remember. I must also be wary. They do not expend too much. Then again... miss. be able to take something for a potion. Distasteful as it is. I won't be able to get to them. There was no other path. No. Right. I'm going to need to use another one of those stones. Before you start chastising me. 7 remaining. Right. That's a lot of stone. And nothing else here. Except for you. What caused that to open? You falling? Perhaps it's a weight. But before we go, I'll check the other path. Oh, fantastic. Right. Good and bad. That must be the other route, surely. I'll take what I need from you. Potions. I don't mind if I do. Let's see. Potions of healing. Useful. Now to get my bearings. Not that way then. Fine. This way. Right. That was the other way. So then, back this way. Through the gates. Yes. There. Now let's just hope they don't shout. Stones, please. They sit empty. Thrown. An old camp. Right. See if they left anything behind of use. Oh. Hello. You're definitely a scholar. Not a bandit. You're the one that's been leaving these inscriptions. Or at least the translations. What did you make of this one? Stone settlers. Brackets. Builders. Not rest. Brackets. Wake. Meridia. Stone settlers, not, or builders, not wake Meridia. Terror of the most terror, haste to safe home. The builders are not to wake Meridia. How would one wake a Daedric prince? Well, one of them is trying to burn their way into our world as I speak. I'm going to have a look through your pockets. Hope you don't mind. You died recently. I'm sorry we could not have talked. A little gold and a book. Galerian the Mystic. Is that you? Well, I'm going to read. No. Asgrim Colesgreg. During the early, bloody years of the Second Era, Vanus Galerian was born under the name Trectus, a serf on the estate of a minor nobleman, Lord Ganes of Solic on Ker. Trectus's father and mother were common labourers, but his father had secretly, against the law of the Lord, taught himself and then taught Trectus to read. Lord Ganes had been advised that literate serfs were an abomination of nature and dangerous to themselves and their lords, and had closed all bookstalls within Solic on Ker. All booksellers, poets, teachers were forbidden except within Ganes's keep. Nevertheless, a small-scale smuggling operation kept the number of books and scrolls in circulation, right under Ganes's shadow. When Trectus was 8, the smugglers were found and imprisoned. Some said that Trectus's mother, an ignorant and religious woman fearful of her husband, was a betrayer of the smugglers, but there were other rumors as well. The trial of the smugglers was non-existent, and the punishment swift. The body of Trectus's father was kept hanging for weeks during the hottest summer Solic on Ker had seen in centuries. 3 months later, Trectus ran away from Lord Ganes's estate. He made it as far as Eleanor, halfway across Somerset Isle. A band of troubadours found him nearly dead, curled up in a ditch by the side of the road. They nursed him to health and employed him as an errand boy in return for food and shelter. A soothsayer named Helland began testing Trectus's mind and found the boy, though shy, to be preternaturally intelligent and sophisticated given his circumstances. Helland recognized in the boy a commonality, for Helland had been trained on the Isle of Artaeum as a mystic. When the troupe was performing in the village of Potenza on the far eastern end of Somerset, Helland took Trectus, then a boy of 11, to the Isle of Artaeum. The magister of the isle, Lachaeus, recognized potential in Trectus and took him on as a pupil, giving him the name of Vanus Galerian. Vanus trained his mind on the Isle of Artaeum, as well as his body. Thus was the first Archmaester of the Mages Guild trained. From psychics of the Isle of Artaeum, he received his training. From his childhood of want and injustice, he received his philosophy of sharing and knowledge. So, you are not he, but you are a scholar. Thank you for sharing this book with me. It reminds me of my own story, one that's still being written. An archmage. It's a quaint dream. Well, there's a lot stuffed in there. That's a flawless topaz. And there's a vest. It's a fur vest, but I can feel the magic emanating from it. It has shielding properties. I can make use of this. But I would need to do away with my robe. I'll see what else is here. Coin and a large soul gem. Largest I've seen so far. Right. I'm going to delve into that pouch. See what I can muster up. Well, the vest fits, but... well, I sold those other pants, unfortunately. Oh, I don't suppose... it's a corpse. Well, this robe came from a corpse. I can't be picky. I'm going to borrow those pants if possible. And those shoes too. I'm so sorry to leave you like this. I apologize. Truly, I do. Right. Okay. It's a tight fit. Well, I must say I feel rather foolish. But I suppose I would fit in with that troop. I know it doesn't make much sense, but the warding on this vest will protect me more than that robe, by a long shot. The only thing it won't protect is my dignity. So, on the lookout for pants. Better pants. Not that your pants aren't good, they're fine, they truly are. Right, this is awkward enough. Thank you once again. Well, I suppose if you are to rest anywhere, this isn't the worst of places. Right. Must stay focused. So. Is this the end of the line? Potentially, no, it continues on. Another door. Huh. Very well. Let's see where this takes us. That's what all the wood was for. You were building a way up, but there is no way up. Well, that's that then, I suppose. Now, back out. I suppose this is a reminder, an example of their power. The Daedra princes, that is. The child of Meridia. Avatar? A mortal representation? It's not easy for them to have influence over our world. Yet this crisis, it's all been caused by another Daedra prince. I have to learn more. I have to read more. I've lived in the shadow for far too long. Let's get out to the light. Be done with this place. And Mother, you can help lead me there. Yes. This way, then. Right. You've led me true so far. And I'm glad I have walked some of my own path today. We never would have found this place otherwise. Let's see. Right. There. Good. It's evening now. Time marches on as ever. So then, guide me quickly. You may still be able to catch him before nightfall. Oh, no. I've done more than enough swimming today. That's the prison entrance. That's probably the closest point. They won't exactly recognize me with what I'm wearing. I suppose that's for the better. Yes. Just some wandering bard. Lost. Confused. There, where the fires burn. We can gain entrance there. Joffrey mentioned the Elven District, the gardens. We should be able to find Boris there. am going to need her guidance. I don't know the city well enough. No guards. Good. Right. Let's see. Around. I can do that. So many stores.
Good evening.
What's going on with you?
I heard people say
I'll visit them in
the
time.
goblins around here not long ago.
During the day. It's continuing on. And it fails there.
Not bad.
There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The Marie 11. It's a galleon, I think.
Right here.
Don't say. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Porterhouse.
I understand.
I recognize that blade. Sorry to disturb you.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Okay. Right. Sitting down.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Follow him. Right. I'm ready when you are.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Sure. I think that's my cue. Right. Good evening. They must both be down here.
I do not fear death. Die, unbeliever!
Got him. That armor. It's just like the others. You're right.
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out in case any of his friends are nearby.
Of course. Right. Not much to search. Pants. I might have need for them. Mythic Dawn commentaries. There's a book here. Have a look.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
You seemed to handle yourself just fine. Although you did seem to be... I'm not one to judge. What is it that you've been able to learn so far?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
So they're still here. Why? Well, I have good news and I have bad news. I'll start with the good. I found Uriel's heir, Martin.
Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
Yes, and that's the good news. The bad is that the enemy have the amulet.
What? They took it from Joffrey? Things are worse than I had thought.
Yes, it's not great. So, what's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults. Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
And you, brother of the blade. This Tarmina that you spoke of.
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
That is good. And I would be happy to visit the university. A good excuse to gain entry. Thank you.
I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book. This might just be the break we need.
Exactly. Well, I don't know how to explain to the man upstairs about the body, but Oh, I'm making use of those trousers. That's better. So, the university. It is late, though. Resting would be wise. I doubt the university will be open, or expecting visitors at this hour. Perhaps I can get a room here, too.
Hail.
I think I might be trying to stay.
What do you need, friend?
Looking for a room.
Luther Broad's boarding house. I'm Luther. You want beds or food? See me.
Right, yes. I have the food sorted. Just a bed would be grand.
If you've got 10 gold, I've got a room for the night. Deal?
That sounds agreeable. I'll take it.
The room's up the stairs, and it'll be the first door on your left.
First on the left.
Take care.
Right. Thank you. I'll be heading up. So, another death. Perhaps it's better we don't say anything. Although, maybe they've got an agreement. It's better than I thought it would be. First on the left. Huh. It's peaceful. No loud bell to keep me awake. Good. Chance for a little peace. Though there isn't much of that these days. Well, let's get you set out. Let's see. Well, it's good enough. Thank you again. I know I could just be talking to myself, but it's good to have someone with me. To know that I'm not alone. I have so much more control over my magic. I'm learning more every day. I'm growing stronger. I've walked into Oblivion twice. You have been there with me for all of that. And so, I swear it to you. I will give you form in whatever way I can. Even if it means breaking some rules. To Oblivion with the rules, I say. For we face Oblivion. Let us not